Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurudeva Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Salutations to the Master who is dwelling in all of us. The Master whom we address as Guru. By the dint of His grace and decree, may the students of this institution be at peace, enjoy prosperity, and acquire knowledge. By the dint of His grace and decree, may the faculty be at peace, enjoy prosperity, and enhance the academic excellence of the institution. By the dint of His grace and decree, may the non-teaching staff be at peace, enjoy prosperity, and support the cause of this institution. By the dint of your grace and decree, may the monastics be ever devoted to you and serve the God in man. By the dint of your grace and decree, let harmony prevail in the campus. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Today's function started with lighting the lamp and further to which we did Arati. In fact, Swami Akhanda Chaitanya, he spoke very nicely in English. If you were to understand what he spoke, then possibly we wouldn't be having this bridge course. Because most of us having difficulty in communication. Correct? It was very well clearly laid out. So I will try to speak a few things in Tamil. வந்த உடனே இந்த தீபத்தை ஏற்றினோம் இல்லையா, தீபத்தை ஏற்றுறதுக்கு என்ன லட்சணம், என்ன காரணம், அதில் என்ன தத்துவம் மறைந்திருக்கிறது? தீபம் இருட்டை அகற்றுகிறது. இட் ரிமூவ்ஸ் டார்க்னஸ். பட் இவ்வளோ லைட் இருக்கே, அது எதுக்கு அந்த சின்ன லைட்? அது பார்க்கவும் முடியல. பார்க்காத ஒரு இடத்துல ஒரு சின்ன தீபத்தை ஏற்றி வச்சுட்டு நாம் என்ன ரிமூவிங் தி டார்க்னஸ்ன்னு சொல்கிறோம். தி டார்க்னஸ் that is referred to is not the darkness of the ambience. நமக்கு மனசுக்குள்ளே இருக்கிற அஞ்ஞானங்கள், அறியாமைகள். அந்த அறியாமையை விளக்குவதற்கு ஞானம் என்ற தீபத்தை நம் மனதில் ஏற்ற வேண்டும். அதை சொன்னால் போராது, சிந்திச்சா போராது, கையாலையும் செஞ்சு பார்க்கணுன்றதுக்காக இந்த ஒரு ரிச்சுவல். யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? நம்ம செய்கிற ஒரு சடங்குக்கு பின்னாடியும் ஒரு தத்துவம் மறைந்திருக்கிறது. அதிலிருந்து வரும் ஞானம் நம்மளை அஞ்ஞானத்திலிருந்து விடுவிக்கிறது. ஸோ இப்போ ஆரம்பித்தப்போ குரு பிரார்த்தனை செய்தோம். குரு பிரம்மா, குரு விஷ்ணு என்று குரு பிரார்த்தனை செய்தோம். அந்த குரு என்னவென்றால் அந்த சப்தத்திலேயே அந்த அர்த்தம் அடைந்திருக்கிறது. கு அப்படின்ற சப்தத்துக்கு, எழுத்துக்கு இருட்டு என்று பேர். ரூனா அதை விளக்குவது என்று பேர். இந்த விளக்கு தான் அந்த குரு. அந்த குரு உங்கள் மனதிலே, உங்கள் உள்ளத்திலே அவர் என்ன செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்கார்? இப்போ வாட் இஸ் he doing within your hearts? That master, that light, what is it doing currently this moment in your heart? That's a simple question. That master is now currently sleeping. அவர் இப்போது நீண்ட உறக்கத்திலே இருக்கிறார். அது உண்மை. அந்த உறக்கத்திலே இருக்கும் அந்த குருவை தட்டி எழுப்ப வேண்டும். சரிப்பா, 12ஆம் கிளாஸ் வரைக்கும் படிச்சிங்க, நல்லது. அனைத்து ஞானத்தையும் பெற்றுவிட்டாயா? சொல்லு, மனசை தொட்டு சொல்லு, எனக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும்பா சொல்லு. நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் நடக்கிற சம்பவங்களுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் நமக்கு விடை இருக்கா? ஸோ அதுக்காக என்ன பண்ணணும்? இன்னும் நிறைய படிக்கணும். அதனால இந்த கல்லூரிக்கு வந்திருக்கோம். சரி, இந்த கல்லூரியில் 3 வருஷம் எப்படியோ படிச்சிருவேன். படித்த பிறகும் நீ வாழ்நாளில் அத்தனை சங்கடங்களும் அத்தனை கஷ்டங்களும் மீட்டுறதுக்கு உனக்கு ஞானம் இருக்கா? காமர்ஸ் படிக்கிறோம், கொஞ்சம் காமர்ஸ் படிப்பான், ஹிஸ்ட்ரி படிப்பான், கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் படிப்பான். வாழ்க்கையில் இருக்கிற எல்லா கஷ்டத்தையும் போக்குறதுக்கு ஞானம் கொடுக்குமா? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? Will it be useful for solving all the problems in life? Yes or no? I can't hear you. Still? That much only? Okay, so no. It doesn't solve the problem. அப்போ எப்படி மக்கள் வாழ்க்கையை நடத்துவார்கள்? இப்போ ரோட்டில் போயிட்டு இருக்கோம், ஒரு சில சம்பவம் நடக்கிறது, அந்த இடத்துல ஒரு சமயோஜித புத்தியை யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்கிறாங்கல்ல, அந்த சமயோஜித புத்தினா என்ன? அதுதான் உன் உள்ளே உறங்கி இருக்கும் அந்த குருநாதன். அவனை நீ தூக்கத்திலிருந்து எழுப்பிட்டேன்னு வச்சுக்கோயேன், then you are a master of circumstances. Now currently we are slave of circumstances. The moment you wake up the master who is currently sleeping within each one of you, not a single person is exempted. அனைவரின் உள்ளத்திலே அவர் உறங்கி கொண்டிருக்கிறார். அதை எப்படியாவது அவரை நீ விழிப்புணர்வுக்கு கொடுத்துட்டேன்னு வச்சுக்கோயேன், then yours is done. நீ உன் வாழ்க்கையை எப்படி சீரும் செழிப்புமாக நடத்தி கொள்ள செல்லும் என்று நீ அதுக்கப்புறம் வருத்தப்படவே வேண்டும். இந்த 3 வருஷம் படிக்கிறோமே, 3 வருஷம் இல்லை, இதுக்கு முன்னாடி படித்தது கூட நம்மளுடைய முக்கிய ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டின்னு சொல்லுவோம் தெரியுமா? என்னன்னா, இங்கே உள்ளே உறங்கி இருக்கும் அந்த குருநாதரை எழுப்புவது தான். That is the simplest solution for a wholesome education. Now you may ask a question. அவர் என்ன சார் உள்ளுக்குள்ளே இருந்தாருன்னா என்ன, பெட்டு போட்டு தூங்கின்னு இருக்காரா, ஏசி ரூமில் இருக்காரா, எப்படி அவர் தொடருது? எனக்கு உள்ளே வேறு இருக்குன்றீங்க. இது என்ன ஒரு பேர் என்ன இந்த மாயாஜால கதை மாதிரி இருக்கு. இதெல்லாம் எந்த அளவுக்கு நம்புறது? அந்த குருநாதரை எப்படி எழுக்க வேண்டும் தெரியுமா? அதே குருநாதர் தான் வெளியில் ஒரு ஆசிரியராக திகழ்கிறார். அந்த ஆசிரியனுக்கு நீ கொடுக்கும் மரியாதையும், அவர் மேல் வைக்கும் நம்பிக்கையும், அவர் மேல் வைக்கும் அந்த அன்பையும் அந்த உள்ளுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற குருநாதர் பார்க்குறாரு. வெளியில இருக்கிற இந்த மனுஷனுக்கு இவன் இவ்வளோ ஸ்ரத்தையாகவும் இவ்வளோ அன்பாகவும் இவ்வளோ மரியாதையுமே நடந்துக்கிறானே, இப்போ நான் எழுந்துட்டேன்னா என் மேலேயும் ஸ்ரத்தையாக இருப்பான், என் மேலேயும் நம்பிக்கையாக இருப்பான், என் மேலேயும் அன்பாக இருப்பான். ஏன்னா அதை தான் அவர் விரும்புகிறார். இப்போ அந்த ஸ்ரத்தையும் நம்பிக்கையும் மதிப்பும் நாம் கொடுக்காததுனால அவர் இப்போ உறக்கத்தில் இருக்கார். நீ என்னைக்கு இந்த 3த்தையும் அவர் மேலே செலுத்துறேன்று ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சியோ அன்னைக்கு அவர் எழுந்துருவார். ஆனால் அதை எழுப்புறதுக்கு என்ன ஒரே ஒரு ஊன்றுகோல் என்ன? வெளியில் இருக்கிற அந்த ஆசானை நாம் மதிக்கணும், அவரை நம்பிக்கை வைக்கணும், அவரோட அன்புடன் அவருடன் கலந்து விளையாட வேண்டும். தட் இஸ் த ஒன்லி டூல். அதான் குரு பிரம்மா. அதே குரு தான் அந்த ஆசிரியர் உள்ளத்திலே அவன் உனக்காக உழைக்கிறான். நாம நல்லா படிக்கணும், நாம நல்லா தேர்ச்சி பெறணும் அப்படின்ட்டு வருஷம் முழுக்க இந்த ஒரு பேட்ச் ஒண்டி இல்லை, 15 பேட்ச் 20 பேட்ச் ஒரே பாடத்தையே இல்லை, அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரே கான்செப்டே எத்தனை நேரம் தான் பாடம் நடத்துறது? அவளுக்கும் ஒரு பொறுமைன்னு ஒன்று இருக்கும் இல்லையா? ஆனால் அதை எல்லாரையும் மீறி உன் மேலே அன்பு வைத்து உன் மேல் அக்கறையை காட்டி நீ எப்படியாவது நீ மேலே வரணும் அப்படின்றத அவர்கள் தன் வாழ்க்கையிலே அவர் நிரூபித்து காமிக்கிறார்கள். ஆனால் அந்த நிரூபணம் எப்போ முடியும்னா, நீ அதுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி மாறினாதான் அது நிரூபணம். இல்லைன்னா இட் இஸ் a gift which is delivered, couriered, blue dotted, but not opened. If you don't open it, it is not a gift at all. So you have to open it and use it. Appo you will become a wholesome man. It's a very good occasion, friends. On several such occasions, weekly once, we will be meeting like this and discussing very edifying, elevating and encouraging and motivating ideas. Further to which we will see at a leisure pace, we will handle all these discourses. But for now, we will cut it short. We are all eager to listen to Mr. R. Venkatesan, whose erudition is actually putting me to kind of a shame. Says, even after retirement, he is the most busiest person I have seen currently. The government is behind him, the private bodies are behind him, or top tier educational institutions such as IIT, NIT, all those guys are behind him for consultations and counseling, to take expert advice from him, to take not only simple advice from the mouth, he is literally implementing devices and processes and procedures that are defining the future of this nation. காலையிலையும் இதே மாதிரி ஒரு கூட்டம் நடந்தது. அதில் பாரதியாருடைய பாடலை நான் நினைவு கூர்ந்தேன். உங்கள் முன்னாடியும் அதை நினைவு கூறுகிறேன். அது எனக்கு அப்பப்போ மறந்துடும், அதனால எழுதி வச்சுருக்கேன். நல்லதோர் வீணை செய்தேன், எல்லாம் தெரியும் இல்லை? இது யாருக்கு தெரியாது இந்த பாட்டு? நல்லதோர் வீணை செய்தேன், பாரதியார் எழுதின பாட்டு இது. அதை நலங்கெட புழுதியில் எறிவதுண்டோ, சொல்லடி சிவசக்தி என்னை சுடர்மிகும் அறிவுடன் படைத்து விட்டாய். சுடர்மிகு அறிவுடன் அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? மனிதனாக படைத்திருக்கிறாய். மிருகங்களுக்கு புத்தி கிடையாது, அறிவு கிடையாது. அது பிராணிகள் இன்ஸ்டிங்க்ட்னு சொல்லுவோம். அந்த இன்ஸ்டிங்க்ட் மூலமாக தான் அது ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணும், நாட் த்ரூ இன்டெலெக்ட். ஸோ சுடர் மிகும் அறிவுடன்னா it is only gifted to men such as us. So what do? Eat, sleep, enjoy, have fun. Even the animals are doing that. We don't need intellect for that. புத்தி கொடுத்துறது ஏதோ ஸ்பெஷல் பவர் and we have to use it. அதுக்கு அடுத்த வரி சொல்றது பாருங்க, வல்லமை தாராயோ, please give me strength. இந்த மாநிலம் பயனுற, that my nation gets benefited. Give me the strength by which I will work for the benefit of this nation. ஒருத்தன் தன்னையே காப்பாற்ற முடியல, தன் மனைவியை எப்படி காப்பாற்றுவான்? தன்னுடைய குழந்தைகளை எப்படி காப்பாற்றுவான்? தன்னுடைய பெற்றோர்களை எப்படி காப்பாற்றுவான்? தன்னையே காப்பாற்றிக்க முடியல. அப்படி இருக்கிறப்ப அந்த நாட்டை எப்படி காப்பாற்றுவான்? இல்லையா? Charity begins at home. ஸோ இந்த நாடையே காப்பாற்றும்படி என்னை அப்படிப்பட்ட வலிமையை பராசக்தியே எனக்கு தந்தருளி அப்படின்னு பாரதியார் கேட்கிறார். ஏன் அது மாதிரி? மாநிலம் பயனுற வாழ்வதற்கே சொல்லடி சிவசக்தி நில சுமையென வாழ்ந்திட புருகுவையோ. நீ எனக்கு கொடுக்கலன்னா நான் இந்த பூமிக்கு வெறும் சுமையாக தான் இருப்பேன். இந்த பூமிக்கு சுமைன்னா அர்த்தம், இந்த கல் இருக்கு, இந்த பில்டிங்லாம் இருக்கு, இதெல்லாம் சுமையாக தான் இருக்கு இந்த பூமிக்கு. அதுக்காகவா என்ன படைச்சிருக்க? அதுக்காகவா இந்த புத்தியை கொடுத்துருக்க? அதனால வல்லமை தாராயோ, அந்த சக்தியை நாம பகவானிடமிருந்து, பகவான் வேற எங்கல்ல, உள்ளுக்குள்ளதான் அந்த குருநாதராகவே தான் திகழ்கிறார். உங்க உள்ளத்திலேயே அவர் திகழ்கிறார். தட்டி எழுப்பினீங்கன்னா எழுந்துருவார் அவர். ஸோ அவரிடமிருந்து நாம் கேட்பது என்ன? வல்லமை. எதுக்கு? இந்த நிலம் பயனுற. With this, I bring to the conclusion my short speech and wish you all the best for a holy beginning today on 9th June. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Good evening, respected Secretary Maharaj, respected Swamiji Aganda, respected Principal, respected former Principal, Chitrana Karsu, and students and faculty members, freshers who are present here, and their parents. It's a great pleasure for me to be present in these prestigious institutions. And this is the first time I am visiting, even though I am staying in Chennai for a long time. It's a very rarest opportunity for me. I was called 2 days ago to come and just share my knowledge and experience with you all. I found it as a greatest or luckiest happening in my life to come out these prestigious institutions. And I will share my brief experience with all of you. I'm sure that you may get motivated, and also you will understand how the life will be in future. I thank Secretary Maharaj for calling me and inviting me personally that I should come over here. And என்னுடைய பயோடேட்டெல்லாம் மறந்துடுங்க. நாங்களும் உங்களை மாதிரி ஒரு தமிழ் மீடியத்தில் ஒரு கிராமத்தில் படித்து 11ஆம் கிளாஸ் படிக்கும்போது தமிழில் 2வது ரேங்க் எடுத்து ஸ்டேட் லெவலில். ஒன்லி எங்கிட்ட இருந்தது படிப்பு மட்டும்தான். ஸோ அதை பற்றி உங்கள்கிட்ட சொல்கிறதுக்கு தான் இங்கே வந்திருக்கேன். ஸோ இது மாதிரி ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி எனக்கு அப்பப்போ கிடைக்கும். சரி, சில பேரில் உட்கார முடியலை, முன்னாடி வேணால் வந்து உட்காந்துக்க நிற்கிறீங்க. ஸோ first and foremost thing, we are here mainly because of Swami Vivekananda. What he said very clearly is that arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. That's what you are all here, you youngsters. That's what I'm going to speak about it. What does it mean? How does it fit into your life and how do you proceed further? Rise in the sense, the life what you just come here from the school and you are getting into the college with a lot of dreams. You come out of this college and you go to your job and proceed further. In this process, what you come across, what Swami Vivekananda wanted from you all, it is not purely scoring marks alone. It's not only the imparting the knowledge, it is making you to developing it as a human. And how do you contribute to that as an individual for you and for the society as a whole? This is what you get molded to. Like Swamiji mentioned about the marks and whatever you study, there's a curriculum structure which has been evolved. You have to fulfill that. Yes. Finally, the process by which you undergo, that matters a lot. So with that, I thought I will share with you that how you come out, how do you proceed, and how do you belong to that. Swami Vivekananda, he said the purpose of the whole thing, what are we here, what for you have come to this. And yes, we have family, we have our own contribution, we have to give back to the parents. It's much, much more than that. That comes to just they read about my biodata. I'm very thankful to him. Normally people get bored and they just write 4 lines and skip over it. And by mistake, I forwarded a longer biodata. Normally I give 4 lines on it. So thankful to him. See, I wanted to say that it's an opportunity I got. எனக்கு ஒரு சான்ஸ் கிடைச்சது இந்த மாதிரி வெவ்வேறு ஆக்டிவிட்டி பண்ணுறது. ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் லைஃப்பில் வெவ்வேறு சான்சஸ் கிடைக்கும், ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கிடைக்கும். அதுமாரி நம்ம தமிழில் சொல்லுமா, லக்ஷ்மி வந்து கதவை தட்டி அடிக்கடி வர்றதில்ல, வரும்போது நம்ம கிராப் பண்ணிக்கணும். தட் இஸ் வாட் இஸ் லைஃப் இஸ் ஆல் அபவுட். அண்ட் யூ cannot simply say that I will not get, there is nothing like that. The people whom you are seeing sitting on the dais or whom you see, the great people you claim yourself, they all have gone through failures. That's what Swami Vivekananda also says, that take risk. Risk in the sense not going and driving in between the road and not that. Risk in the sense trying to do something just for the sake of I may get a failure, I should not do, not that way. You take it a process by which if you succeed, you can lead. If you don't succeed, you guide. These simple principles. I myself in my life, I would have lost about 5 fellowships in those days, sending mail and getting the fellowships in various countries. It was not so easy like earlier days. It was not my fault, various political decisions, various government decisions, and it took some time for me to get back to the system. And I also would like to say that education is not just passing you here 3 years. My own experience, my PhD was at the age of 36. I had a child, my son was going to school. Then MTech when I got married. Then recently at the age of 58, I thought I will do a PG diploma course in maritime law. And I was 58 and I have to write 4 exams. The toughest part was holding pen and writing. இப்போ உங்களுக்குலாம் ஈஸியாக எழுத வரும், எங்களை மாதிரி வயசானவங்களுக்கு கிறுக்கிற மாதிரி தான் இருக்குமே தவிர்த்து லெட்டர்ஸ் வராது. So that was the toughest thing. And classmates were 23 years old and they got to. But finally I stood first time. That is a different story is all about. So it's all what matters in the whole thing is a passion. Wherever I go, I emphasize on that. You come across many people on the road, you smaller vendors, they have a passion in what they are doing. That the passion makes you to perform better, passion makes you to be happier, and passion makes you to become healthier. It's not that you always grumble in what you are doing, you will not be able to succeed, people around you will not be doing that. I thought I will just move upon positive attitude, positive minded people. This world is not that you will come across only pure people, like you will find many challenges. It's not the way what has been told to you in the rule book, but you have to overcome, you have to come across that. But here in an opportunity institution like this, you have righteous people, you have positive minded people, who are people who work for others, not for themselves. So they are the people you get connected to them. In whichever institutions I go there, I always say that please keep in touch with your teachers. Please keep in touch with your institution. See, one of my former colleagues, she was also my PhD student, and she left India. She was in US for about 10 years. She got married with a child. Finally, when she wanted to get a citizenship of that country, there was a recommendation that lawyer wanted it, and he wanted it from India, particularly the place where she worked. So fortunately, she was in touch with me. I could recommend, and she got the benefit out of that. So you will be needing at any time the help of this institution. These teachers will always try to do, not having a what you call anything reciprocation back from you. It's not though. It's not so. They are not been habituated like that. But outside, when you go, you come across people, everybody wants something for them. Then only they will do. So you have to have a balance of all these things. Yes, this is what the world is all about. This is what I need to progress. This is what Swami Vivekananda said. There only the experience comes. Experience doesn't mean that 30 years I worked in the organizations, sat on the chair and walked away. No. The experience make you, which is back of your mind, make you to take a decision. Like Swamiji said, at a particular time, the gut feeling you call it. At times, I always give an importance to the gut feeling. Like field work, when we go, when the ship sail out, we have to take a decision, and sometimes we cannot expect something to happen, but you have a gut feeling. Yes, you keep doing, something good will happen. In my time, I have to sail out for 45 days on board the ship. We don't see the land back. There was a very difficult time leaving the family, and you don't know what they are, and there is no communication available in those days. But work only. But what made me to think is that, like Swami Vivekananda said, positive attitude. Think always that yes, something good will happen. Keep continue to do that. That made me develop that, and these type of experiences, unique experiences, will make you to get molded as a good human being and see that what best you can do. Coming back to my connection and what I feel I'm proud to be associated with Swami Vivekananda and whatever he's saying is that Indians of Science, where I have done my PhD, he was instrumental when Jamshedji Tata ji, way back in 1890, when both they sailed in vessel on board the ship from Japan. Tata ji said that there is a need to have an institution, scientific institution. I'm planning to have it. He said, yes, the humanity or spirituality and science only can build this country or the nation, or we can contribute to the world level. He gave them an idea and encouraged him. But of course, it took some time. And thanks to the kingdom Maharaja there, and Maharani gave the land. Today it's 100+ year old institutions contributing a lot. It's called as a southern part of Harvard University. So mainly because of Swami Vivekananda, I am proud that because of his vision, I could contribute that. Next, when I visited Chicago, the place where he had spoken over there, the prestigious place, I could walk through the hall and where I could see his preachings. It's a really good feeling that you get a feel that yes, you are part of a system which has gone through, and you had Swami Vivekananda visited there. Subsequently, I also had gone to the place in Illinois, the Hindu temple where he had gone and spoken over there, and the hall where he had meditated. So later part, I had to go to IIT Kharagpur. I had an opportunity to go to Ramakrishna, and I had a few minutes to do my prayer over there. So all these things have made me to think that yes, something is possible, something good is happening to you. Why don't you contribute, and what else you can contribute to that? See, it's not the job alone I was doing. I had an opportunity to work with a fisherman. I was heading a group on biology. Basically, I'm an engineer, but I had to, for some other, some situation in the institute, I had to head that group. We thought we will give some sort of work for them, that is culturing the fishes, the juveniles in the cages. Being an engineer, I could design these cages. For that only I got the Tamil Nadu State Scientist Award. And about 10 villages, we could have a secondary employment to them. We could see the happiness of this place. One of the village where I visited there, and the village panchayat தலைவர் எங்கிட்ட சொன்னது, விஞ்ஞானம் எங்களுக்கு வந்து அதற்கு மேல் எங்களை என்ன வேண்டும் என்றார். ஸோ இது எங்களை பார்த்து உங்களுக்கு ஒரு சந்தோஷம். அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துல அங்கே போய் நிறைய ட்ரைனிங் ப்ரோக்ராம் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணோம். this is what gave me a science for the society, or science contributing to the society. Subsequently, I had a job to be placed in Sri Lanka. That was the time Sri Lanka, there was a full-blown war, and I left the family over there, here, and I had to leave there. And I had a lot of Sri Lankan friends. Till now, they are in touch with me. The initial days were not good enough. I'm telling you why all these things. You go through some challenges in life. Maybe you can follow that. In the office where I was recruited, it is in United Nations office. I should have been given certain benefits. I was not offered. But what I did, there is nobody else to communicate, and evening I couldn't go out because of the war declared over there. I sent myself a mail and I delete next day morning. That is to vent myself. There is no other go. There's nobody else over there. But the days to come, after 45 days, I was doing one fine morning, 7 countries diplomats came together. I asked them to give 3 minutes to say what is my vision, why this particular region is not getting many projects. I explained to them, I'm glad there's those diplomats from 7 countries in this region. They said, we all know zero, that is woe, that is ocean. We support you. You won't believe that. That day, evening, things changed. I had a car waiting for me. The curtains have changed. A new computer I got. Till now, those people who were not encouraging me, till now they are in touch. They are inviting me for a program to be conducted after 15 years of living. So this is what this life is all about. At times you have to wait. How long we don't know, but you have to wait. You have to have a positive attitude and proceed in this direction. I thought I will mention that occasion. Then my own experience, subsequently I had to work on United Nations. I was in UNESCO for 10 years. It's very difficult for us with the brown face to whatever you call it. It's very difficult to get convinced over there. Wherein the communication skill. Today you will be taught on the bridge course on communication. So that will help you. You are able to communicate, you are able to speak, you are able to say what you want. Then you get attracted, you get good friendship, and you also sincere. And we lack one thing, we as an Indian, is taking notes. It was not the case. But that I practiced from them. You learn a lot from them on standardization process, and what you are doing, that should be properly recorded. That helped me again, molded me to the next level. Yes, it is possible. Then I had to win an election every year for various positions, vice chair. But I was getting comfortably. I used to get some people from Korea. They come and take pictures. The boss has told there is somebody Asian who is able to speak English. That is a lacuna there. I used to conduct English language course with the British Embassy. When there was a big delegation visited there, I told them, you took away many things from us, but you gave us very important thing is English. But English you are not spreading. English is spread all over India by the newspapers, which is costing 1 rupee, but you don't do that. But this English is fetched to us to IT and IT-enabled services. Then next what he gave is railways, connected these countries. Next is postal service. Fourth thing you may not know is Andaman. Andaman Nicobar Islands were not part of us. Today, exclusive economic zone, like you have a sovereign rights on the land, we got sovereign rights in the ocean. That is about 200 nautical miles. 1 nautical mile is about 1.8 kilometer. That distance, the country has got sovereign rights. Now, if you draw like that, we have got about 3 million square kilometers of land area. We have got about 2 million square kilometer of sea area or the ocean side. Out of that, 1/3 come from the Andaman. So I told them these points. They said, can I note down and take it? Yes, please take it. This is what my way of interpretation, putting forward the things. So this is another thing I thought I will share with you, how you get molded and communicated. Coming back to this bridge course. The importance of the bridge course is thanks to Swamiji has really thought over it. It's very important. I am sure that the government itself take forward such thing. You in a school system, you have been spoon-fed and you have been taken care very well. You have with a lot of dream coming over to the college. You also have got your own not so confident level. How do you fit into that? There is a transformation taking place. The bridge course will make you to get an interdisciplinary approach. You come across what is the other system like, and communication skill, like English language, they will teach you. And the basic thing, what you would have lost about 2 months, you will not be in touch with that. You thought that I have done so much study until 12th and I want to relax. Yes, you have relaxed. But when you get into that, you need to have a basics. You have not forgotten the basic. That will get you to get brushing up. So these aspects are well taken care of. I saw the structure of this course. I I also offered to Swamiji that maybe sometime time permits, I will give some course related to that. Whatever I know, little knowledge, I can share with you all. Sometime I'll come to your classroom if time permits, if they allow me. So, keeping this in mind, and bridge course I've covered. Then I had an opportunity to work in Arctic, wherein India has to deploy a system over there. And Arctic is a very cold place, and you know very well about polar bear that can come and attack you. We have been trained to use rifle in case if it comes attacked. It's the third largest animal with about 400 kilogram weight, and it can swim, come on the land, and run and hit you. So it's a pristine place, about 1,000 kilometers from the North Pole, very cold region. We lived there for 15 years. We installed India's observatory. Later on, it was also a IAS exam question paper. I called it as a INDARC, Indian Arctic Observatory. I don't know whether it comes now also. So that question was asked. So that fetched me. You keep doing something, you are always getting notice. Again, I got notice, and the team got the award by the Honorable President of India and Rashtrapati Bhavan. This again, like me coming to this press institution, visiting the Rashtrapati Bhavan was the rarest thing I could achieve that. That's because of some contribution. Till now, about 30 lakh data sets we have, and we too have our own publications related to that, comparing that water to the Bay of Bengal. So research is such things that you can think beyond, and it will make you to think parallelly. That is what currently we are expecting it. We want youngsters to come over there, and with the AI tool and artificial intelligence, it's possible for you to use different data sets, what is available there. Another 1 hour I'll be addressing students from IIT Delhi, and many of them. I'll be speaking about that only, how the different type of mindset are required and to work in that regard, and the data sets are freely available. Even though you may be studying mathematics, the basic thing what you are doing in mathematics is ability to think, ability to have a conceptualize what you are doing, and the ability to put it in an equation form. When you talk about ocean or ocean dynamics, wave, I had worked in United States, I visited many of the places, all we linked to the fluid mechanics. Fluid mechanics, nothing but mathematical formulae. Whatever the differential equation, partial differential equation, we have to derive that and put it into, that's what the models are running. Models will predict you, today this is the condition, this is what could be the thing after some time. Climate model will work after 10 years, what is that? So these are all mathematics. So mathematics is not simply numbers or mugging up what you are doing. It will, as you keep practicing that, it will make you to think, conceptualize what you are doing, and try to make it in such a way that even in life decision making process, mathematics can come into that. This is what somebody asked me in Indonesia, how you Indians are able to do very well in higher studies. I told them mainly because of a school education. You may call in US STEM and things, but already we have it. Physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, these 4 pillars, we are very strong. Our teachers used to teach us. When I was studying in IISc Bangalore, my roommate was from West Bengal, Mr. Sakkar. He was able to memorize, or he was able to put in a simple way in periodic table. That's mainly because of the teacher. The teacher taught him how to put in periodic table. I forgot now. So this is what teachers will make you to think in a different way, which is very difficult for you to do, and it takes time for us. Of course, now there are Khan's classroom, many are available. You get it in the internet. In our days, we have to go to the library. But still, nothing like asking questions and interacting with them. And I am sure that this communication skill will help you to develop, and also try to ask questions in the classroom. Don't go with your doubts. And sometimes when you search in the internet, we call signal to noise ratio. There may be more noise coming over there, which is not wanted. But teachers are the best one who can solve or give us solutions to whatever doubts we have. So I've covered, I strongly believe that this practice or the structure what has been evolved as a bridge course will be adopted. I'm sure that many other colleges will follow. And this will bring you a life, leadership and service. That is what this education will make you to do in the later stage to come. Then last part I want to cover is righteousness. This is what made me, I am a classic example of that. So righteousness doesn't mean that you post something. No, it has to be built in. This institution will make you to get built into that. You have a system of yourself. And that will make you to get connected to the people. So when I landed in Sri Lanka, somebody helped me to get a house and live there. And he told me only one thing. This I've told to many people, even in abroad, they believe that you do good things, good people will be with you, the bad people will go away from you. The world outside, this campus is a beautiful campus. You got 100% positive-minded people. When you go out, you have full of scoundrels and idiots and selfish people. Not even 0.01% you will find. So he said, how do you find that? You keep doing good things. Like when he wanted to do something to do for 20,000 coconut trees, when we sent some materials after the Gaja cyclone, 70 lakh coconut trees have fallen down in 3 districts, Tanjavur, Pudukottai, and அந்த இடம் நாகப்பட்டினம் எல்லாத்துலேயும். அப்போது ஒரு ஃபேமிலி மெம்பர், அம்மாவுக்கு வயசு 80 வயசு, பொண்ணுக்கு 58 வயசு, அவங்க வந்து ஒரு 8 கோகனட் ட்ரீ வச்சு தான் வாழ்க்கை நடத்திட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அந்த கோகனட் ட்ரீ தென்னை மரம் விழுந்தோடனே அவங்க வாழ்க்கையெல்லாம் நின்று போச்சு. என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னு பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு சின்னதாக எனக்கு ஐடியா கிடச்சிது. $1 a tree, 2 generation to go. மீன்ஸ் ஒரு 75 ரூபாய்க்கு ஒரு தென்னங்கன்று நட்டிங்கன்னா 7 வருஷம் கழிச்சு தான் காய் வரும். நெட்டை குட்டா நிறைய கற்றுக்கிட்டேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் இதை வந்து ஹிந்து ஒன் ரிப்போர்ட்டர், அவங்க எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சவங்க மூலமாக பேப்பரில் ஒரு டீச்சர் வந்து நான் காசு கொடுக்குறேன்னாங்க. தென் philanthropists and foreigners, many people came. About 20 lakh rupees we mobilized. நாங்கள் ஒரு NGO கிடையாது, நாங்கள் கவர்மெண்ட் சர்வெண்ட் தான். ஸோ எங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் இஷ்யூஸ் வந்தது. தென் எப்படி கொடுக்குறதுன்னு வரும்போது சின்ன ஸ்ட்ரக்சர், கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூலில் தான் போய் கொடுக்கணும். ஏன்னா அங்கே தான் ஃபார்ம் ஒர்க்கர்ஸ் இருப்பாங்க. ஃபார்மர்ஸ்லாம் ரொம்ப ரிச். அப்படிங்கும்போது எல்லா இடங்களுக்கும் நானே ஒரு 30 ஸ்கூலுக்கு போய் இந்த மாதிரி அவங்கள தமிழில் மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணி பேசிட்டு அவங்க வாங்கிட்டு போகும்போது ரொம்ப மனசு கஷ்டமாக இருந்தது. இப்போ என்ன வருஷம் கடந்த 6 வருஷமாக அந்த வீடியோ எடுத்து யாரெல்லாம் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட் பணம் கொடுத்தாங்களோ அவங்கள தேங்க் பண்ணி கொடுத்துட்ருக்கோம். They all wanted to contribute because many people in life I have noticed, even Corona time, many times I've come across small thing. Even now recently, one of the school when I visited there, I couldn't walk within Chennai, a government school. எல்லாமே டேமேஜ் ஆகிருந்தது. தென் அவங்க சொன்னாங்க பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிற ஒரு ரயில்வே கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் ஒர்க்லேருந்து அங்கே இருக்கிற ப்ரோக்கன் பீசஸ் போட்டால் போகிறோம் எங்களுக்கு அப்படின்னு. ஒரு 478 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் படிக்கிறாங்க. நான் வரேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு சயின்ஸ் டேன்னு ஒரு சின்ன எக்ஸிபிஷனுக்காக மாடல்ஸ்லாம் பண்ணாங்க. அப்போது முதல்ல கேட்டேன், ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்டு ஒருத்தர் மெட்ரோ சீஃப், உடனே யூ கெட் கனெக்டட் டு பீப்புள். Then L&T chief said he sanctioned 8 lakhs, but the bureaucracy stopped. I pursued finally Kamaraja Porter's chairman, one of the meeting like this. She agreed. Today the school got a nice classroom. She even visited that 2+1 she'll be constructing through the Tamil Nadu government Ministry of Education she will provide. So you keep thinking, you come across people, somewhere you will succeed in executing that. This is what I thought next I will share with you with a few points I noted down. With that, I would like to complete that Swami Vivekananda life has always been a source of inspiration for the youth. Why youth is required? Our country is the youngest. We are the 5th largest nation in the world. You will be surprised to know that we are self-sufficient. We were depending during the initial, after the part of independence. Now we are green revolution took place, white revolution took place. We are sometimes largest producer of milk. We are the largest producers of paddy, rice, and largest producer of wheat, and we don't depend on others. And our economy is much grown, much bigger. Even now G7 summit, initially India was invited. Now other countries have forced India to be invited. This is what is our strength now. We have grown. That's you youngsters, we have larger responsibility. Let us rise, not just for ourselves, but for the world. Let us awaken, not just for dream, but to do. Let us reach the goal together. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Thanks for the opportunity.